Welcome.
Salud,
Welcome. This is the last show of 2023. Welcome, guys, to Living 757. Thank you for joining us once again. We are happy to see you all. I hope you're happy to see us because we are dressed nicely. Look at these lovely ladies.
Guys.
She's got the sheer on the arms showing off, and you've got, now, what do you call this dress?
It's
It's like a shirt dress.
A shirt dress?
But look at the boots.
So she does not
Yeah,
know.
but that's not the main part of the outfit. The main part of the
Oh,
outfit is
okay.
the
All right.
bling.
Oh,
The
hold
bling.
up, man. They see I got white socks on. Hold up, man. Hold up.
White socks.
Yeah,
It's not our fault you're slacking on your sock
Hey,
game
look,
today.
I'm not slacking on the game up here. Look at this.
Ooh,
This
look
is a
at
lot
that.
of.
Hey.
This is. They said I look like Bruno Mars with this afro.
Yes, you're rock and roll
I'll
today.
catch a grenade for you. Yeah, you know, either that or some Diddy.
We're so excited
Take
today,
that,
guys.
take
This
that,
is the
take that.
last show.
You see how
of
much energy
2023.
we got
We're
last
so
show.
excited. Let me check your coffee. Do you
Almost
okay.
like we just got paid
Maybe you
or
have
something.
something else in
No,
your
I have
coffee.
I wish there was something else in my
I have nothing.
I have coffee for real.
I
I'm
started
not
the
like
show
this.
off like I was really drinking, like y'all knew, and I'm just doing this like this. This is
Not me.
the
I have real
brightest.
coffee. Sorry. You know
Yeah.
me.
But you know what? Yes, y'all are looking great, and y'all
You
are
too.
looking
You
good.
too,
and,
Quincy.
It's been a wonderful year.
It was a wonderful year. It is. I love it. And we're so excited to say goodbye, 2023. Welcome, 2024.
Yes.
Yes, and I am ready to say bye-bye to 2023.
Actually,
and
I have a song,
to
but I
welcome
cannot sing that song on the studio.
2024. Yes, we're not supposed to curse on television, Patricia.
I know. That's what I say.
Speaking of the new year, though, with New Year's comes New Year's resolutions. So,
Right.
do y'all have any resolutions for this year?
Mine is to be more focused on the positive when my Dallas Cowboys falter in the playoffs.
Well, at
Because
least
I think
you
it's going to
are-
happen, but I'm trying to stay open to
At
it.
least
but
you are realistic with your expectations.
Yes.
I mean, like
I
that
know
thing-
how that is as a Washington fan,
Yeah,
so I know
like
you
that
know
thing
how
can
it goes
dry me
too.
out. Like I'll come into the new year, and the new year would be great, and then I'll be ready to watch my boys play in the playoffs, and then I got to deal with people
and
calling
then after
me.
the first round, they'll be
Right.
sitting on the
It's
couch
like,
watching with the rest of us.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, that's for your team as a hobby. But how about for you, for your personal, for Quincy? Do you have any?
That's it.
That-
What I just
that's
said,
it.
that is my resolution, is to not allow that to get me down
It's not,
to start the
it's-
rest
it's-
of the year.
It's not be on
Okay.
diet or go to the gym.
I
No,
will
it's like the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I will
Okay,
say
okay, I got
though,
it, I got it.
I was rather impressed by their showing against the Eagles the second time they played.
Yeah. I mean, like that
I
was good, but you know,
If there's one thing that we can agree on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Quincy and I are both Washington and Dallas fans. We are rivals in the NFC East.
Right.
But if there's one thing our hatred for each other also encompasses, is that we both also hate the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh,
Hate.
yeah, cry, Eagles,
So
cry.
we can join forces when it
We don't
comes to
hate
hate
anybody.
in on
We're in
Philadelphia,
the
right?
season of
Right.
love. We don't
Right.
hate anybody, even if the
Yeah.
Eagles. I love everybody because
I know.
don't
I
have
used
no
to
team.
change their song. I
okay,
used
so
to sing
then-
"Die Eagles Die."
What's your New Year's resolution? If mine is so simple.
I have a lot. Okay, all these cards, they're all New Year's resolutions. You want me to start reading? Okay, how many years we've been together for?
Uh-huh.
Okay, number one, Ashley, she's gonna be in charge of finding me a husband that I have 10 check marks. Beautiful, bonito, bueno, everything on it. Like
10
you
check
think,
marks? Oh my
yes.
God.
Yes, and
Number
yes.
two,
Hang on,
start-
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna
For
interrupt
real,
you there.
look, I have all these
Her
movies.
picker's broken, so I already have a suitable bachelor in mind.
Ooh.
He's a good friend,
Okay, listen.
and
I was
I
just
think
joking.
you'd be perfect.
It
So
was
just
just a
stay
joke.
tuned
Oh,
to see
no.
who it is, because
No.
I'm not gonna put his name out yet.
They want me to get married. Why,
Hold
guys?
on.
Production, help me out.
Hold on, our
I'm
camera
okay,
guy.
ladies.
Our
Let me
camera
be
guy.
single.
Our camera guy Carl was pointing like I'm the.
Carl is big man.
Carl must be the eligible
Look at
bachelor.
him.
Carl.
Oh,
Carl, buddy.
you know what?
Bachelor now.
Carl has been quiet
Carl.
all
The
year.
whole year
He
long.
just shot his shot right there.
I
He threw
love
the-
you, Carl, which is
Okay.
why I would not fix you up with Patricia. She would
Listen.
chew you up and spit you out.
now that you bring it up,
Lord, today.
I want to tell the audience why she wanna marry me. Like I'm happy the way I am. Just it's okay. Okay, my second one on my list. My second one is start going to the gym, going back because I already talked about that. And then my third one is also to be more positive and happy every single day, because life is beautiful. Life is one.
There you go.
And it's too short. So enjoy every day.
I
And tell the
dig that.
people that you love them.
I dig that. She left me hanging there for a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I love you.
She left
And I
me.
love you guys.
Yeah, okay, so what's your New Year's resolution?
It's one of the same ones as Patricia's. I want to get back disciplined and get back in my gym routine and my like healthy lifestyle routine. I had planned to get back as soon as I could, like as soon as I was cleared after Chloe. But as we know, COVID came and kicked my butt. So it kind of pushed back my gym routine.
I'm gonna hold up.
Same.
Not to cut you off in a Kanye style, but I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all don't know how determined this young lady is, it was around this time last year, she got in phenomenal shape, and it happened really quick. So I have no doubt, we have
Yes,
no doubt,
we
you're
know
gonna be right
about
back.
it.
That girl was
Yes.
working out in her sleep, and she would just show up to work. Like,
I don't
And I'm
think she
going
was
to do it again too. I just did
I don't
not
think she
have
was
the
actually
energy.
sleeping. She was like, get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and
Yes,
she was already on the
yes,
treadmill.
yes.
And like, I already ran 60
Yes,
miles today.
she
Like,
did it,
her,
so-
slow down.
I was getting up and doing like a 30-minute Peloton ride
Yeah.
before the kid,
Kudos.
before Adrian would wake up. I
Yeah.
wasn't
Good for
pregnant
you.
yet. I
So we
mean,
all
I don't
have
know. When you have
amazing
kids,
New
you
Year's
gotta make the
resolutions.
time to do it. Time's not gonna
For
make
sure.
itself.
for sure,
We
yeah.
all we all have like a very good New Year's resolution, which
Yeah,
is
well,
that
you know,
have to
yeah.
wait for
Simple.
2024, Mr. 2024. Come on down, we're waiting
Okay.
for you.
All right. So you know what? As I've been thinking about this, okay, these are the things that we want to do to be better going into the new year. But I got to know. I've never asked y'all this. What is your most exciting, memorable? Like, how hard? What's the hardest you've ever partied for New Year's? Because me,
Don't
I'll be on a cruise ship for the first time, bringing in the New Year's, right? And I don't know how hard they party on cruise ships, right?
Very hard.
But I remember the hardest I partied before this cruise ship gig. 2000, bringing in 2000 when it was Y2K. Like, we didn't know what was going to happen. Oh, we partied hard. So, what was your most craziest, hardest New Year's bring-in party?
Can I lie?
First of all, you're old because I wasn't even old enough to drink when
know
the
what?
year 2000
You know what?
hit.
If I had to hit
I have
you with
to
my
tell the
cane, I will. Okay. Talk about my old. Yeah, I brought in 2000. So what?
You don't
Okay.
wanna know, Mom.
The
I
world
mean-
was supposed to be over. Okay. But I
Well,
partied hard. Okay. So
I did, but the problem is if I'm gonna bring exactly the real one, I remember after 10 in the morning what happened. Next day after New Year's.
So you partied that hard where
Yes,
you can't
yes.
remember?
You know, I was back in my country in South America. I
You
knew the way.
partied so hard you browned out.
Well, you just remember things next day after 10 a.m. You
You
know, 10,
remember?
11. Kind of, sort of.
Got you. So
Next
what
day.
year? What was that like?
Oh, that was a long time ago, 20 years ago.
20 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
22 years
So
ago.
around
yeah.
about 2000. So
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so I have a series of New Year's where I had too much fun in my cup, and I can't remember half those memories. But I wouldn't say those are the hardest times I partied for
Really?
the New Year. No,
Okay.
no. I brought in the New Year one year at the Playboy Mansion, and that was a lot of fun.
Ooh, that sounds.
Hold up. Say that again.
Playboy Mansion.
Playboy Mansion.
I brought in the New Year at the Playboy Mansion, and we all started in formal evening gowns, and by the end of the night, we were in the grotto. So,
Things we
Things
did not
happen.
know.
Things happens after
Yeah.
New Year's.
Oh,
most times.
hold up.
so that was probably my craziest New Year's
Hold up, if we
experience.
put the camera back on Carl, he's gonna change his heart sign for I like Ashley.
He's gonna change the heart for bunnies, for little bunnies.
Carl is
Carl, everyone watching, Carl is like the resident ladies man. So just know if you're gonna try to date him, you're gonna have to talk to all of us first because
He
we're all
is
his
the
sisters.
bachelor of here, our cruise.
in
So
2024, and that guy can party now where
Yes.
you guys can go to party. All right, right here in the 757. We're talking Norfolk down on the Waterside District. Check this out. This is the greatest, the biggest party of the year to bring in 2024. You're gonna be partying. There's going to be a balloon drop. There's going to be so much more. Celebrations starts at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. for the VIPs. And don't wait for your tickets, people. Go ahead and get your tickets right now. As you can see in this little montage, it's going to go down on the Waterside District. So check that out.
That is right, Quincy. And if you don't want to travel and you're in the Virginia Beach area, you can have the last night also at the Virginia Beach Town Center.
Ooh.
This is going to be ringing the 2024 at the Virginia premiere. This is a New Year's event at the Town Center Plaza right there on the, you know, where the fountain is. And they have guests, the collection, also the Wright brothers, and they have the activation of the Fountain
Last
Plaza.
night on the town.
That's gonna be the last night on the town. They, after 11, they're gonna be all these amazing artists gonna be on the stage. After 11:30, it's gonna be around 12. It's gonna be the ball drop,
the balloon drop, the ball drop, and all
countdown.
that stuff.
So go and have fun with your friends and family. This is going to be Town Center Plaza. It's open and free for everybody. They have a VIP section too.
Yeah.
If you wanna be like a little bit, you know,
A little bougie.
yeah, exactly. You can do that. You will have everything for everybody. But yeah, that's in Town Center.
I love bougie. So if you're looking to do something that isn't adults only, you should pack up your kids and you should take them to go see Disney on Ice. It's a different show than was here in October. That one was Magic and the Stars. This one is Mickey's Search Party, and they are on the hunt for Tinkerbell. They're trying to find Tinkerbell. Some of Adrian's favorites are gonna be included in this showing of Disney on Ice, including Coco, Moana, Beauty and the Beast, and
Nice.
Elsa from Frozen. But you can also enjoy some of the classics. That's Aladdin, Toy Story, Little Mermaid. Head to Ticketmaster.com to grab your tickets. These shows are taking place December 28th through January 1st.
Oh, through the first. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Love it.
so you have a few days to grab tickets for shows. It's at the Scope in Norfolk. And
All right.
I know we'll be there.
Awesome. A lot of activities
Yes.
always here in the Hampton Road area.
We have so much fun today going on in our show, so we're really excited to get started. We are keeping warm for the holidays
And
with
also-
blankets for the homeless.
Yes, that's right. And also keep your hearts healthy with our friends from Riverside.
All right, and while hearts are being restored, Jenkins Restoration is reviving homes. But first, there's nothing funnier than our furry family friends.
Yes, that's true.
Right there up
Do you want
next.
to keep reading
Yeah,
my,
we're just
my-
getting started.
My list?
Carl is here. She's here. She's here. I'm here.
We're
Let's
all
go.
here waiting
Let's
for
bring in
you.
this New Year's. Let's end it. Aye! This segment is brought to you by Rudder Mills. Your lawyer matters.
This segment is brought to you by Invisible Fence brand of Hampton Roads. Complete solutions for every pet.
Guys, welcome back to Living 757. Look, we're having so much fun on this final show of the year. Now, ladies, y'all know earlier this year, about 8 months now, my family and I, we welcomed in a new family furry buddy in 7, who we named him because we met him right here on Living 757.
Yes.
He has brightened up our day. Like, he gives us laughs during
so
moments.
cute.
Yes, we have enjoyed him. And it's always a blessing when your dog or when your pet can just make you smile even when you have the worst day, right? So we thought we'd show you some of the coolest, funny videos featuring dogs all the way around the world, and just have a little fun watching them do what they do to make some laugh, all right? So let's start with, now this one right here,
my
ladies.
God.
I'm gonna tell you something. So y'all have gotten your dog's toenails clipped,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The
They
front,
hate it. Some of
the
them, they don't
front
like
ones
it.
are the worst ones. Like 7, like we've got to put a muzzle over him because he's not deliberately trying to bite us, but that is about look Look at that freeze shot.
So
Oh, that's hilarious.
my dog Ziggy makes that face at both Kevin and Adrian when they're trying to steal things from her.
Really, really. So does your dogs enjoy their fingernails or getting clipped or what?
Oh, I don't do it.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah.
We
we
call
took
the
them to
grooming van.
grooming.
She pulls up in the driveway and she does it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Keith cuts Kevin's nails though.
You know, I tried, but I'm
Dude,
so afraid.
Kevin's a weenie.
Oh,
Okay,
you know
let's
what?
see that
Speaking of
go. Oh
weenies,
my
speaking of
God.
weenies, is this how Kevin acts? Like if
He's doing
if somebody
the
is
same
hurt,
thing.
because Kevin will follow Keith around everywhere, right?
Yes.
So
like
if
a
Keith,
lost puppy.
right? So
Oh, but actually that is cute. Can
Yeah.
you imagine you let a puppy doing the same thing because, oh my God, that's cute.
I think what the dog is doing is actually mocking a human. Be like,
think
ooh,
so,
I'm
too.
hurt. I got 4 legs and I can walk. Yeah, that's exactly what. Oh, look at that toenail. That's horrible.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Look at that horrible
You need to
toenail.
clip his
Oh,
nails.
now this one,
Oh my God.
I think I've seen this one circulate. Like this is pretty cool.
Oh my God.
The dog is showing the baby how to bounce in the bounce swingy
bounce
thing.
swing- yes.
Yeah, look at that.
That
Oh,
is amazing.
oh, man.
Goodness.
Look at the baby's face.
Look
It's
at
so,
that.
So cute.
So precious. Yeah, so cute.
Oh, all right. So let's
Oh,
see
this is
if
so
let's see
cute.
if we got
Okay,
one
so-
more. Oh, you.
So those are all strangers' dogs.
Yeah.
Um,
Hold on. Look at that.
oh God.
You know that thing. You know, if your mother jumped up the
fell.
stairs, would you follow her?
Yeah, so I have a couple videos of my dog Ziggy. We joke a lot that Ziggy's straight out of Compton, basically because that's where I picked her up.
Ziggy is a boss.
When I was living in Los Angeles, I picked Ziggy up in Compton, and she never lets us forget that she's
Just because Ziggy got a bad.
Oh, so right
Yes.
now, Ziggy when she's fully dry is like
very fluffy.
right.
Very, very.
she is-
Chewbacca, if you will.
She's super
Yeah,
mad,
Chewbacca.
and this whole time she's going
Wow.
running
yeah.
around like a little
Yeah.
psycho.
Now, Seven doesn't do that. Like Seven enjoys taking baths.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
good for you.
But he's a short-haired dog, so.
Okay, and then we have one more video from Ziggy. This is her attempt at cursing at me because I won't share my oatmeal with her. Do we
Oh
have
my
audio for this, guys?
What?
Oh my God.
Listen to her talking.
What?
Look at her face.
Gary.
That's her being sweet. And then she gets mad, so she gets more cursy.
The most pitiful thing ever.
But where is my cereals?
What you didn't see was her walking up to me and actually smacking me,
Oh my God.
trying to get my food.
Give
She
me my
is
cereal.
straight out of Compton. She's crazy, and there's more.
Yeah, but y'all's dogs do the zoomies too, right?
Yes.
Those zoomies,
Yes.
my dog has destroyed my backyard in the last 8
zoomies.
months. I got a
but
whole
those are
dirt
are
track
very,
of him.
They're very funny. Like, they can be very funny. Like I used to say, they're the light in the house.
And they will brighten you up.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we have to end the pet segment, and we're so sad, but we are moving on to something a little bit more serious. Every year in the United States, around 695,000 people pass away from heart disease. That would mean 1 in every 5 deaths is attributed to heart disease. That's crazy, right, guys?
Yes, that's a huge
So
number.
our friends at Riverside have the perfect team to take care of your heart.
Normally, when your heart beats, there is a source of electricity in the upper chamber that generates an impulse, and that impulse spreads to the other chambers in the heart, from the atria, which are the upper chambers, to the main pump, which is the lower chamber. Everyone is born with those cables or connections that allow the electricity to spread in a way that gets to every corner of the heart. As we get older, or if we have any problems with the heart, and disease processes can interfere with those steps and can interrupt electric flow from the upper to lower chambers, and that can cause what we call conduction problems. We see many patients who come in with their Apple Watches detecting some abnormal rhythms, or their Fitbit, some smart watches, Those have been somewhat useful, but also for clinical diagnosis, I rely on more extensive monitors that are FDA approved. One of the standard ways of looking at arrhythmias is through a 12-lead EKG. It's a standard electrode on the chest. It's a one-time picture of what the heart is doing. We can see, what the heartbeats look like and how the electricity is spreading to the heart. Not 100%, but we can tell a lot about the mechanism of the arrhythmia, and if it's a focal source of electricity, we could also tell with a good certainty which part of the heart it's coming from. If you feel something that's abnormal, you could log at this time, this is what I felt, and then we could look at the device at that time and what it saw. And then we can correlate symptoms to rhythm. And if we find something abnormal, that's when we address it. So with ablation, there are two ways we can get rid of arrhythmias. Ablation usually refers to targeting tissue with the intention to destroy it or damage it enough to render it inactive. So usually we use either radio frequency, which ends up causing more of a burning of the tissue, or we can use also liquid nitrogen, causing cryo or freezing of the tissue that's problematic. When you go into a procedure, many times you're not 100% certain where the problem is gonna end up being. We have to do a lot of investigative work. Once we have our catheters inside the heart, try to map where the electricity is coming from and how it's behaving before we go ahead and address it. Some of them are curable with ablation, some of them we could suppress effectively. If we're talking about atrial fibrillation, you might end up being on a medication in addition to an ablation procedure to give you the best result. So there are statistics on atrial fibrillation that shows that it's one of the more common arrhythmias. With atrial fibrillation, your upper chambers are fibrillating, where blood comes in and then they squeeze blood out. With fibrillation, there is an electric surge and chaos in the atrium where you could have currents going at 500 beats per minute. That's how fast the atria would be. So with that shivering and fibrillation, it could technically paralyze the atrium. With that paralysis comes a stagnation of blood in certain parts or pouches that are part of the atrium. Most of the strokes, more than 90% of the clots come from that part of the heart. Most patients with atrial fibrillation qualify for blood thinner. And that's something we recommend to prevent strokes. There are other ways to prevent strokes in atrial fibrillation, and that's with device implantation to seal off those pouches where clots tend to form. By sealing them off mechanically, you're pretty much not letting blood go into that space, so it won't even clot. I think it's a great procedure to, number one, reduce your stroke risk and be free from blood thinners, which don't come free of risks. With blood thinners, you are at increased risk of bleeding. That's one arm of treating atrial fibrillation. The other is focusing on symptoms, quality of life, focusing on whether atrial fibrillation is causing any weakening in the heart muscle. And that, for all of these, we tend to treat AFib as a rhythm to slow it down or even suppress it.
What a great word from Riverside. Thank you so much for keep Hampton Roads hearts healthy in this area. Now, happy holidays to you, Riverside team. Coming up next, we saw Ashley actually working the whole year with Jenkins Restoration, and today, stick around because we're gonna see final result just right after the break.
And they're really, really good, y'all.
Very good.
Is brought to you by Buds Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electric. You need Buds.
Welcome back to Living 757. Quincy, you know that we love our community, and we also have our own hometown heroes here in Hampton Road. And this girl, our next story is amazing. I just can't wait to share it with all of you. She's coming back to the show, and she's gonna share an incredible story. But now, she's the founder of Blankets for the Homeless, and we're gonna welcome Mariah to tell us everything about it. How are you, Mariah?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me back.
Yes, so excited to have you back, especially at this time of the year. There are so many people needs help, and not just help, a lot of things, right? But you have a unique story, very unique story behind you, and you turned something negative into positive. Can you just tell us a little bit more?
Absolutely. So I was born and abandoned on Christmas Eve 29 years ago. And I think that is really a driving factor for me in giving back to the homeless community. I've been so blessed with an amazing family, and I think that has also been so rewarding, so fulfilling, and in a lot of ways that's what's motivated me to give back to the community and make a difference.
Oh my gosh.
Gotcha. So what specifically should us and the viewers know about about the issue with homelessness then? Because all we ever see is people on the side of the road, and we don't really think, that there's a lot more to it.
There is so much more to it, and unfortunately, homelessness, from what I've seen, has grown, and that's really been a driving force for us, and we want to continue to meet the needs as much as we can. We're a mobile ministry, so we go to them and meet their needs in the form of blankets, sleeping bags, coats, hoodies, non-perishable food items. So it's important for the community to know that homelessness is a real issue, and we're doing our best to meet their needs.
Yeah, and as we can see the pictures and the things that you and your organization is doing, and really quick, we were talking off camera, but you're a brand new mother.
Yes,
Congratulations. How old is the baby?
So he is almost three months old.
3 months. So how impactful is that then to know that you are now a mother to a child that when you were abandoned, like how does that change how you go at life now?
It's truly the most beautiful, rewarding thing I've ever been a part of, and it helps bring a different perspective. But I've always been thankful to my birth parents for really leaving me in a safe place and having the courage to do that. And I've just always felt really blessed. But this has just been an amazing experience for me to become a mom.
Congratulations to you.
It's just moving me, that you're blessed for what they did, even if someone can see like as something negative. So I know you're beautiful, you're smart, you're young, everything. You know how to think things and just make it in a beautiful way. Now, how can people help you to keep driving your dreams and keep moving forward? I know you have social media, but you have a message about that?
So one of our main goals right now is to really build back up our social media presence. Unfortunately, our Facebook page was hacked months ago, and we're really trying to rebuild that. We've made a new Facebook page, Blankets for the Homeless Hampton Roads, and that is such a good way for us to spread the word and to help shed light on the reality of homelessness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got you. And I know that we put your info up there on the screen, but I got to ask you, you are now a busy mom, obviously, but can you share with the viewers what you're doing multiple times a week? Like, you are busy.
Very busy. It used to be 5 nights a week, and now it's just so intertwined in our personal lives that it's a ministry of urgency in a lot of ways. So when we get the call, we do our best to meet it immediately. And it's such a good way for the community to really understand homelessness by going to our Facebook page and seeing what we do and how others can help us.
Oh my gosh, Mariah, you have incredible things to say. And your story is way more than that, but we don't have much time to talk. But thank you so much for being with us today. What are going to be the holidays? What are you going to be doing for these holidays?
So we're actually preparing for our Christmas event, our annual, 12th annual Christmas event of bringing the joy of Christmas to families who are living in hotels. We have Santa, we're the elves, we bring stockings and new gifts and new blankets, and it's just amazing.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we appreciate what you're doing in Hampton Roads, and that's why you are one of our hometown heroes.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
And definitely Happy New Year to you.
Yeah,
Thank you as well. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mariah.
Wow. Well, Patricia, as you already know, like restoring someone's lives, okay, or home.
Many lives.
Yeah, it's all about bringing things back to life, right? But Jenkins Restoration has shown Ashley over the past several months that they are dedicated to helping one family realize that their house can become a home again.
What's up, Hampton Roads? I'm so excited to be back here at this house today. This is the third time we've been here. The first time it was bare bones after a fire. The second time the framing was done, but now it's completely finished and the homeowners are back in their brand new home. I am so excited to see what Jenkins Restorations has done.
All right, Jessie, you are the project manager for this beautiful piece of art. I'm gonna call it art behind us. What does it look like when you first show up at a project like this? Like, walk me through it. If I have no idea what I'm gonna be walking into, what do you see when you walk into the door, very first day?
Very first day you walk into the door, typically there's homeowners' belongings scattered everywhere. Everything is soaking wet. Smell of smoke is horrendous. Everything's black inside. It just looks terrible. Looks like the house should be torn down at that point.
It's a really scary sight.
It really is, yep.
Last time we were here, it was like 50% done. We had some of the framework, and what has changed from then until now?
I would have said that we were probably maybe 20% done at that point, but everything's changed. All the drywall is in, all the flooring's in, paint, trim, all the fixtures, cabinets.
To the finishes?
All the finishes, yep. All the way from the beginning to the end. Yep.
How did the homeowners feel walking back into their finished home?
And they were just ecstatic. I get excited about them moving back in and enjoying their home finally, and especially before the holidays. And so they were able to actually cook Thanksgiving dinner at their house.
I can't wait to see it.
All right, well, I think Brian's inside. Let's go take a look.
All right, let's go.
Come on in.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
It's a different house. It's stunning. All right, you gotta give me the tour.
Absolutely. Let's go down here first.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Again.
Wow.
Looks a little different.
What a difference in here. This was where the fire started, right?
Yeah, it was burnt up. This wall in here and all across this header. Everything was completely tore up.
This, I think, was the most shocking room to walk into the first time I visited after the fire, because the damage was just so bad.
Remember the drop ceiling? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, got rid of that so we can put some taller cabinets up top. It's beautiful.
All the finishes are perfect.
Yeah, I love that granite.
Yeah.
That's really incredible.
Pretty. Ooh, I love these.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
They are.
I don't know if you remember, but all the little stickers on the walls and all the different stuff in here.
I do. It's hard to forget. Ooh.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I believe this is one of the pieces that we did save from the fire.
Yeah. It's definitely an antique.
Absolutely. It's beautiful. Come on up. Let's take a look at the second floor.
All right.
So they turned this into an ensuite.
Okay.
I love the bright yellow.
Yeah.
She wanted something to brighten up her day. We added the closet in here. This wasn't even here.
Oh yeah.
We added the door to make it an ensuite.
Everybody needs a French doors closet.
Well, she really wanted her own private bath, and now she has it.
Wow.
Remember this bedroom?
Yeah, I was afraid to walk in here because I thought the ceiling was going to come down on me.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was.
It was real bad in here. We added a closet. Most of these older homes, they didn't have closet. Don't know if you don't remember or not, but we added a bathroom.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this was just a closet.
It's beautiful.
Hey, let's go back downstairs.
All right.
All in all, how do you like the house?
It's stunning.
Yeah,
It looks like a totally different house. Like, you guys really outdid yourselves.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow. What a difference a year makes, right? Night and day difference between the house when we first came and now. All thanks to the team at Jenkins Restorations. Make sure you call Jenkins Restorations for all of your restoration needs. Wow. I mean, I'm shocked. So that was one of the first times where I almost cried on camera. Was the very first time walking through that house.
Yes.
Because the house had burned down, and they had a child that was Adrian, my son's age, and there was a charred shoe.
Oh, wow.
Adrian's size.
Yeah.
And I almost lost it on camera.
Yes.
So it was definitely an emotional journey to go through that with these homeowners and the guys from Jenkins Restorations.
But what
and
an incredible restoration. Like,
right?
It's amazing.
And right
the
in time
results.
for the holidays, too.
I
so,
know,
yeah.
and it really speaks volumes to the team at Jenkins Restorations because
Yes, kudos.
they put their heart and soul into that house, and you can really tell that they built a great relationship with the homeowner, and that's what it's all about.
It
Jenkins
is.
Restoration,
Tis the season, man.
you know, comes in after a tragedy, and they really turn this family's life around. So it was
Yes,
so much
thank you so
fun
much,
getting to
guys.
see that from start to finish, and yeah, hats off to Jenkins Restorations.
Shouts.
Yes. All right, guys, we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we have the soulful musical stylings of violinist Eric Taylor. So don't touch that dial. Welcome back to Living 757. If there is one thing everyone in the 757 can agree on, it's that we support any and all efforts to make traffic better because, let's face it, traffic is something that we face a lot of in this area.
Especially this time.
Oh my goodness, right? Especially this time of year. And our friends at VDOT are working diligently to lessen those travel times and lessen the time spent in traffic. So we're really thankful to have our friend Nina Ulrich from the Virginia Department of Transportation here with us today. Hey, girl.
Hey, ladies.
How
Thanks so
are
much.
you?
Thanks so much for having us. We really appreciate it. And just here to help to tell you that VDOT is trying to help improve this traffic congestion.
Right on time, because
Love to
we
hear
have a
that.
lot of traffic, especially during the holidays.
Yes. Now, my first question is, what is the Hampton Roads Express Lanes Network? The second part of the question is a little bit selfish because I live in Chesapeake. What does it specifically have to do with Chesapeake?
Sure. So the VDOT Hampton Roads Express Lanes Network, once completed, it's going to be a 45-mile network of express lanes that run from east of Denby Boulevard in Newport News all the way to the I-664 interchange in Chesapeake. Now, once completed, these express lanes are going to help improve travel time reliability, and it's going to help to alleviate congestion at some of the key locations along I-64. Now, currently here in Hampton Roads, we know the I-64 reversible roadway. So that's where the rush hour determines the rush hour for the reversible roadway. But once the express lanes are completed in Chesapeake, then those express lanes are going to become 24/7 along with the Norfolk reversible roadway.
Oh, wow. That's very great news.
And so what we're trying to stress today is that we want Chesapeake motorists to learn how to use these new express lanes before they come online. Right now in Chesapeake, in that 14-mile segment that also includes the high-rise bridge area, we're seeing the double white pavement being placed, we're seeing the white post being placed, and we're seeing some of the express lane signage being uncovered. So while all of that's happening, we want motorists to learn how to drive the new express lanes in Chesapeake, but they can drive it toll-free while we're still introducing the express lanes there.
Oh, that is awesome. That is very cool, actually. We know that VDOT always is working, trying to improve the life for everybody, so we don't have to be, missing time on traffic. Now, which segment will open first, and what does that mean for the drivers?
So the next segment to open will be in Chesapeake, and that will be the 14 miles
See? There
between
you
the
go, girl.
I-64 interchange and the I-664 interchange.
And gosh, the high rises.
So
Wonderful.
until we're ready to open the express lanes, we want Chesapeake drivers, just like yourself, to learn how to enter and exit the express lanes all along Chesapeake. Now, if you visit,
down.
and to make it easier on you, we have an interactive map. If you go to 64expresslanes.org/drive, you can see all the entrances and exits there in Chesapeake. And also, get out there, learn to drive the lanes toll-free. And then once tolling starts, you'll be ready, if you have your Easy Pass Flex transponder, to take the express
and
lanes.
as you just mentioned
That
let's
was
talk
my
about
next
that.
question.
Yes, let's
you
talk
have
about
them
the Easy
both
Pass.
here. You have the original Easy Pass, which is what I
That's
have
the
in my
one that
car
I
right
have,
now.
actually.
Right.
So
But
this,
then this is new, the Easy Pass Flex transponder. So what is the difference between this original that most of us already have and that one?
So most drivers right now have the EasyPass standard transponder.
This one.
This is the one that we've been using as solo drivers to pay to take the express lanes.
Okay.
Now, go ahead and get your EasyPass Flex transponder, because as a solo motorist, if you switch it to HOV off, you can still pay to take the express lanes as a solo driver.
Let's show that both together so people can see the difference. This is the original one, the first one come up, and this is the Flex, the one that Nina, she's talking about right now.
Exactly. Now, you can exchange these at any EasyPass customer service center. There's one in Portsmouth and Norfolk. And so right now we can take the EasyPass, we can take the express lanes toll-free, switch to HOV off. But if it's you or I in the car and we want to take the express lanes, all we have to do is switch it to HOV on before we begin driving.
Oh, wow.
Now, you and I can travel on the express lanes for free.
Oh, my God, that is awesome.
Now, if you're by yourself driving in Chesapeake,
you just go back to the, oh, my God, this is awesome.
You keep yours switched to HOV off because you're a solo driver, and you can still take the express lanes. You're going to pay to use them with your EasyPass Flex, but she and I are going to take them for free because we're going to be together.
Oh, I have 2 kids, so I'm hardly ever alone.
She's never alone, that's true.
Just the driver and 1 passenger, including your kids. So right there, you could switch it to HOV on and take the express lanes for free.
I love that. So guys, EasyPass Flex. Now everybody have to go online and order that one, right?
Yes.
So it's automatically and it's free. The most important thing, you don't have to pay anything. So thank you so much, Nina, for all this great information, where they can find. I think we already see the lower third, where can people go and check. Also on vida.com, you will find all this information. Ashley, today, I need to go and sign for mine.
Me too.
So we can ride together. Happy holidays.
Thank you, happy holidays. And don't forget 64expresslanes.org/drive, and also EasyPass Flex transponders. They're free, but they also make great gifts.
Perfect. Hey. There you go. You have everything. Now from transportation, we're going to Quincy car. Quincy, who you are with?
Vroom. I'm right here, Patricia. Now, our next guest, you know, they have graced the stages all over the nation. They're like, he's a violinist, musician, and he's even played throughout Virginia, even at the Pentagon. So I'd like to welcome back to Living 757, Mr. Eric Taylor. What's going on, Eric?
Quincy, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I thought I was dressed up, but you got the ensemble, bro. Like, you got the green pants, you got the red jacket, like you were Christmas all the way, man.
A little something. This is my year, this is my season, and I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, so one thing that you enjoy, obviously, is playing the violin. But I gotta ask you, like, is there anything else that you were thinking that you were gonna do before picking up that violin?
No, I can't.
Come on, Eric. Really. No, I know. I thought I was going to be like a video game, player and gamer. So there's got to be something you thought you were going to do.
Okay. Well, coming up, I wanted to be a marine biologist.
So now I know why you play the violin. Okay. All right. Yeah, because the violin is a very the specific instrument to master, man.
It is.
And you have a mix of like jazz and gospel. So how do those two go together?
Well, actually, jazz comes from gospel. Gospel marries well into jazz, and so it's a good combination of the two. So my roots are in gospel, and as I begin to branch out, I've begun to explore more jazz genres.
More jazz genres. Now, do you have any specific like influences? Because I don't know of that many violinists out there.
There are quite a few, actually. Some of my influences, first I'll start with my mom and my dad, just for their support. My wifey, Angela, who's my #1 cheerleader. Henrietta Telfair, who gave me my first violin, Tyron Senior of T Senior Management. But as far as violinist, I would say Regina Carter, Stefan Grappelli, Karen Briggs. She's from this area.
Yeah.
And,
I know Karen, yes.
Yep. Karen Briggs.
You know, and the thing about both you and Karen, if you guys have a chance, you got to look up Karen Briggs, but you'll see very similar how active you guys are. When you see Eric Taylor play live, that's the one thing I enjoy. You are live, right? Like you're walking through the audience, like you playing next to, couples, and because it's like a romantic thing, right?
It is. The violin's a very romantic instrument, but it can get jazzy, it can get gritty. It's a very versatile instrument.
Yeah. So with this instrument that you've mastered, right, where are some of the best places that you performed at during the holidays? Because the holidays is where a lot of people want to book and they want a nice intimate evening.
Well, as far as travels, London, England is where I was most recently.
Yeah.
But I've been able to travel Trinidad and Tobago, Mexico, Germany, France, and all across the U.S., including Anchorage, Alaska, and the Hawaiian Islands.
Oh, I was just there.
Were you?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you went hiking out there, but the bears are ridiculous. You gotta stay away from the bears. Stay away from the bears. So yes, do you have any upcoming performances, and where can people follow you?
Well, I do have several upcoming performances. There are a lot, but I try and post my schedule to my social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, and my website.
And we've got those on the screen too. Okay,
Yes.
Gotcha. So you got some of your performances that's coming up. Before we get out of here, what's one of your favorite songs, including the song that you may be playing today?
Well, today, Quincy, I brought Jingle Bells.
Okay. Oh, you gonna put your spin on it?
I'm gonna put my spin on it.
That's the Eric Taylor spin on Jingle Bells. Okay. All right. Well, we cannot wait to see you play live, man. And thank you so much for dropping by again. We certainly do appreciate it. I'm gonna let you get yourself ready. And you guys don't go anywhere. Why? Because you're gonna see why this guy is one of the best violinists throughout the area. You guys stay right there. We'll be right back. All right.
Welcome back to the last segment of the last year, 2023. Yes, we made it, guys.
Last segment.
What a great show today.
This is not the last year, girl. Last segment of the last show. You done scared me.
Last segment of the last show of 2023.
Yeah, you scared the mess out of me. I'm like, do you know? Do tell.
Well, do you sign already for 2024? Maybe it's the last show.
Oh, no,
See?
I'm not doing that sign. Earlier this year, y'all got me to sign some fake documents.
Okay,
I'm not
I need
doing that.
permission from producer Will to punch Patricia in the face.
No, you don't punch anybody. You know what? What we do need to try to fight against.
No permission. Thank you, producer. No permission.
We do need to fight against.
Well, that wasn't producer Will. That was producer Matt.
Ruining our resolution. So you remember at the beginning of the show. So what resolution did you set this year that you broke? Like, and how long did it take you to break it?
Oh, diet.
You broke that?
Yeah.
Myself eating healthy.
I was gonna try to get healthier and like stay consistent in the gym, and I found out I was pregnant with Chloe, so she kind of threw a monkey wrench in my plan.
Well, that's not really breaking. I mean, like, that's like getting ready to welcome to life.
After the last pregnancy, when we had the problems, I was a high-risk pregnancy this time, so I was not allowed to work out.
Oh, I got you.
So that really threw a monkey wrench in my whole, I'm gonna be healthy this year.
Yeah.
But it's a new year.
Yeah.
Not having a kid ever again.
You are
So it's
done.
not gonna happen now.
Gotcha.
I'm getting back in the gym.
I'm about to say, you know, what's crazy with mine, I cannot remember, but mine would probably be the gym. Like I started it, and I had Will, as y'all remember, he came on here, Mr. Swole, and scared the mess out of me.
Quincy was all like a pump.
And I was
I'm
good.
telling you,
Now
let's
I'm good.
start a workout coalition, all three of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can come to my house
3
and
months.
use my Pelotons.
She trying to get me to babysit her kid. I knew what she
Yeah,
trying to
Okay,
do.
why
Yeah, that's
don't
a
they discuss?
sneaky-
Yeah,
Who's gonna
that's
use
the deal.
Peloton
I
now?
pay for the membership every month,
What?
and you give me time to work out.
Okay, well then,
stuff. Even trick.
you know what, we gotta get out of here, but thank y'all for tuning in to us for the entire year, and remember to tune in to us in 2024 as well. You
That's
can always
right.
follow us, our social media, Living
Yes.
7757 TV.
On Instagram, TikTok,
Yes.
Facebook, yes.
And as always, we are ending with a fantastic musical performance. This is Eric Taylor with Jingle Bells.
Happy
Jingle
New
bells.
Year,
Happy New
everyone.
Year.
We
Don't
love
forget
you.
to pop
We see you next year. Bye.
You see this shirt? Ooh.